Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back into the Fake Spike Podcast. Tyler and Cole. That's Tyler. I'm Cole. And Monday night was interesting, huh?
Yeah, it was a rough day.
Yeah, people are. Yeah. Just want to start out by saying our thoughts and prayers are with Demar. Did you see his charity?
I saw a bunch of people donate thousands upon thousands of dollars. It was some version of Toys for Tots, if I remember correctly.
It's some kind of toy drive. I remember that much. He started this when he was still in college at Pitt. Um, the goal was $2,500. And I believe it's up to like 5 million or something.
That's good. That's what you want to see.
So that's really cool. For the NFL community, and basically, I've seen hockey pages, basketball pages. I've seen everybody posting about this guy.
Yeah.
So it's good to know that everybody cares at least a little bit about him. Man, that was scary.
It was a rough situation. Still is.
Yeah. Last I heard, he was doing okay. He was his vitals were back to normal,
Having
and
trouble breathing was the last thing he's not breathing on his own. That was the last thing I heard. Or the last thing I read.
and there were and I hear he keeps getting better. There was good information today and uh yesterday, I believe, that he's doing better. So hopefully he's okay and wakes up soon and is breathing like he needs to.
Yeah.
All right. And just saying this, I haven't seen anybody doing this, but I've heard people talking about it. If anybody's blaming T. Higgins for this, you're outside of your freaking mind. T. Higgins did nothing wrong. DeMar did nothing wrong. It's a freak incident.
Yeah, it was something I did hear a little bit about it. He got tackled right when his heart was doing something electrical, not necessarily pumping, more like fluttering there. I don't know the full details, but it was something like a 1 in a million chance of this shit happening. Probably even more than that.
I was going to say probably higher than that. Probably like 1 in 1 billion or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was scary, man. And to hear people like Ryan Clark and others talk about this, like just overall a scary situation. Um, so like I said, our thoughts and prayers are with him, and I'm not really sure what the NFL is going to do about that game, if they even play it. I don't think anybody really cares at this point.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was like, "Are you good? What happened?"
My overhead light is connected to my TV. My TV just shut off for some reason.
Oh,
I apologize.
all right.
I'm gonna turn my Xbox on that way the TV doesn't turn off.
Those of you that are audio listening and not on YouTube, Tyler just went dark on us. Um,
I thought my power surged because we've been having that happen a lot this winter.
oh wow, yeah. Well, that's not good either. Um, what was I saying? Do you remember?
I honestly I don't remember.
Um, yeah. So, all right. Let's talk about the game. Like I said, I don't think many people really care at this point if that game gets played. It might because of the implications of it, but it doesn't really make. It's not that important if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, in comparison to the situation.
Right. And I've seen my teammates get hurt and nothing like that, obviously. But seeing one of your friends go down, somebody that you've been working with for years, somebody that you battle with every week, it's just
Rough.
weighs heavy on you. And even being on the Bengals, like seeing somebody do the same job that you do, that could really mess with your head. Um, by the way, the Bengals organization, um, the coach, the fans. They all did fantastic. It was something to see. All right. So let's get off of this heavy topic and let's talk about some week 18 matchups. What do you think?
Yes, sir. Sounds good.
All right. Starting out, we have the Chiefs heading to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders. The Chiefs are 9.5-point favorites. What do you think about that?
Chiefs versus the Raiders, 9.5. I'm gonna go Raiders plus points. I don't think the Chiefs are gonna win by 10. That's a lot of points.
Don't forget that Jared Stidham is the starting quarterback for the Raiders at this point. And this is going to be midday Saturday. So, yeah. You're going with the Raiders plus?
Yeah. Chiefs are gonna win, just not by
Right.
10. That's a lot.
I think I'm going to take the Chiefs on this one. They want to ensure they lock up that 1 seed, so they're going to try everything they can. Next up, we have a playoff matchup here. We have the Titans heading to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Loser goes home. Jacksonville is favored by 6 points.
Jacksonville versus who? I'm sorry.
Tennessee.
The Titans. Ooh.
Almost positive that Ryan Tannehill still won't be back this week, and it'll be Josh Dobbs.
I'm gonna go to the Jaguars actually because they've been showing up.
I'm gonna go Jacksonville as well. The Titans might cover the spread, but I'm just gonna go with Jacksonville.
Yeah, they're 4-0 in the last 4. 5-1 in the last 6. 5-1 since the bye.
He sounds angry.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right. All right. Next up, we have Baltimore.
Somebody's at my door.
Next up, we have the Baltimore Ravens heading to Cincinnati. Take on the Bengals. Cincinnati's favored by 7.
Baltimore Ravens versus. So I'm gonna go Bengals outright. The Ravens have been sucking pretty bad recently. Mark Andrews isn't really performing. They don't have Lamar Jackson.
They might have him this week, but I'm not sure.
They're just not playing as well as they were when the season started for whatever the reasons, injuries, out of the flow. But Bengals gotta definitely outweigh that.
So you're taking Cincy?
Yes, sir.
I am too. Once the Bengals, like the Chiefs, are trying to play for that 1 seed. I believe. I'm pretty sure. See if I can look that up quick. Yeah. Wait, no. See, it's very difficult with that Monday night game not getting played. I don't really know what's going on anymore. Because the Bengals are 11-4, the Bills are 12-3, and the Chiefs are 13-3. So if Kansas City loses and they end up playing that game between the Bengals and Bills, who, if they both win this week, whoever wins that game, I think would take the 1 seed.
Okay.
So, yeah, they can play for a higher seed right now. Next up, we have the Brownies heading to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Steelers are favored -2.5. And the Steelers win this. That is one of 3 games that they need to get in the playoffs.
I actually think the Steelers are gonna win. I'm showing the spread is -2.5 for the Steelers. It's home game. Statistically, the Steelers are better than the Browns. It's about where it ends.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the
Steelers are on a roll.
Steelers. They've been playing really well recently. Hopefully that continues.
3
And
wins in a row.
like I said, the Steelers. If the Steelers win against the Browns, the Bills beat the Patriots, and the Jets beat the Dolphins. Steelers make the playoffs. So Pittsburgh's going to be trying their ass off here.
I think they have a shot to make it.
The Vikings are next game. We have the Vikings heading to Chicago to take on the Bears. The Vikings are sitting at 12-4. They cannot take the 1 seed, but they can take the 2 seed if San Francisco loses. So they should be playing their starters here. And I don't really see a problem with them beating the Bears.
No, and it's -7 for the Vikings. I'm gonna say the Vikings get that outright.
Yeah, other than the first matchup, looks like we're agreeing a lot here. Next up, we have the New England Patriots heading to Buffalo to take on the Bills. I'm sure Monday night's still weighing heavily on everybody in the Bills organization's mind. 7.5 might be a lot. The Bills are a much better team statistically, but
So I'm
they're
going.
human beings.
I'm going Bills outright because, from my experience at least, because I've played semi-pro, I've played in rec leagues, I've played other sports. The game after an injury, you just try to bust your ass for the guy that's not there. And this is a pretty fucking serious one, if I would, I would say. So I think the Bills are just going to come out gunning.
You would think. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to agree with you here. Hopefully they can get the job done and kick some Patriot ass in the meantime. Next up, we have the New York Jets heading to Miami to take on the Dolphins. Teddy Bridgewater's probably not going to play. Tua Tagovailoa, it probably isn't going to play either. So they're probably going to be rolling with, God, what the hell is his name? Something Thompson, isn't it?
I don't know. Give me a second.
They're going to be rolling with their third stringer. So, yeah. Jets are favored by 1 point.
Week 18 injury report for the Dolphins.
Should be Tua with a concussion and Teddy with a finger.
Tua Tagovailoa out with concussion protocol. And Taron Armstead, multiple injuries. Bradley Chubb, Xavier Howard, Kendall Lamb, Cedric Wilson. This is a long fucking list. There's a lot of people out for both teams.
All right. Dolphins are still alive here. They're trying to make a playoff spot. The Jets have already been eliminated, and I think they would love to eliminate a division rival. So
I'm going
quarterback injuries. I'm going Jets.
I'm going Jets to cover.
Jets.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the spread is 1, so
I would hope they fucking figure out how to cover by 1.
unless they tie. I mean,
what would happen in that situation for the Dolphins in a tie?
I don't remember. Let's see if I can figure it out quick. is not information. I have no idea.
Okay. That's good enough for me.
I think the Steelers would need to tie 2 for them to get in. Yeah, that's what would need to happen. The Steelers would need to tie 2. Anyway, next up we have the Buccaneers, who are locked into the 4 seed. They can't move up. They can't move down. So I'm pretty sure they'll be sitting their starters here against Atlanta. Atlanta is favored by 4 against the Bucs backups. In other words, don't bet on this game, please. It's a bad idea.
This is a tough call. I'm gonna go Atlanta just because it's a home game, and the Bucks are putting in their backups.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know if it's going to be Kyle Trask or if it's going to be somebody else starting at quarterback here. So, oh man, I don't. Yeah, this is just gross. I'll go with the Bucks plus the points.
This is a tough one.
Yeah, no. Anyway, next up we have the battle of eliminated teams. Here we have the Panthers against the Saints. New Orleans is favored by -3.5.
New Orleans, outright, beautiful. They're probably gonna fucking lose this week because I bet on them.
Probably.
I fucking bet against them last week and they won. Bastards. We're on a 3-game win streak.
Are they?
Yeah. Eagles, Browns, and Falcons. It's not great teams other than the Eagles, but we're being productive.
I'm gonna go with the Panthers plus the points here. No real rhyme or reason. I just think the Panthers are gonna try pretty hard here. See here. Next up, we have a battle of playoff contenders. Not really. These teams are horrible. Texans going to the Colts. Indianapolis favored by 2.5.
I'm gonna see the Texans just because I want to see something different.
I would personally love that because that would mean I'm pretty sure the Bears would be getting the #1 overall pick, which means the Steelers, who have the Bears' 2nd-round pick, would be getting what is technically the 32nd pick.
I just want the Texans to win because they're both shitty teams and the Colts are favored to win. It's in Indianapolis. I'm just betting on them for GP. I think the Texans are gonna win just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, I'll go with the Colts just to make things look fun. Wow, there's some horrible matchups this week.
There really are.
The Cardinals are headed to San Francisco. The corpse of the Cardinals, anyway, is heading to San Francisco to take on the 49ers. The 49ers can move up can move up the standings here. I think they can take the 1 seed if things fall right for them. If not, they can at least jump to the 2 seed.
Cardinals, or not Cardinals, 49ers.
So
49ers.
They're
first in the NFC West, but in the conference,
they're 3rd, I believe.
2nd, right behind the Eagles.
Oh yeah, they jumped the Vikings.
Well, they're doing better in conference and division play versus the Vikings.
So
and they're on a 9-win streak. That probably has something to do with it too.
If the 49ers win and the Eagles lose, I think they might take the 1 seed, which is nutty. But I'm not 100% sure on that one.
I'd like to see that.
Regardless, the 49ers have something to play for here. And I think they're going to stomp the Cardinals by 14.5.
I'm going to go 49ers win, but not by 14. So Cardinals plus points.
Cardinals plus the points. All right. That's a tough one, buddy. That's a tough one.
I don't know.
Um,
They might just destroy somebody, but
I think I'll just take the 49ers.
that's a lot of fucking points though.
It is a lot of points. Um, Next up, we have the Cowboys heading to the Commanders. Dallas is favored by 7.5. The Commanders have been eliminated from the playoffs, but the Cowboys could take the 1 seed from the Eagles, making the Eagles drop all the way down to the 5 seed. Well, I think if the Cowboys won, they would be the 2 seed, and the Eagles would be the 5 seed. I think that's how that works.
Who are you going with?
Well, that's if the 49ers won. Anyway, I'm going to go with the Cowboys here.
I'm going Cowboys too outright. Definitely can beat the Commanders by 7.
Yep. And I think the Commanders are going back to Taylor Heineke this week. I don't know. It's back and forth. Kind of weird. So your Seahawks are still fighting for their playoff lives here. They need to win to have a chance to stay in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're a 7 seed right now.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure if the Packers win, they jump the Seahawks, regardless of what the Seahawks do. So, yeah, Seahawks are favored by 6.5 against the Rams.
I'm taking that. At home, Rams are dog shit. Seahawks won it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the Seahawks too. Next up, we have the Giants, the Eagles. The Giants are locked into their playoff spot at number 6. They can't move up. They can't move down.
They're sitting Jalen Hurts this week, aren't they?
I doubt it. Because they might sit him after the first half, but they need to win this game to maintain possession of first place. The Giants are resting starters. Probably they should anyway. And I'm guessing that's what Vegas is thinking as well, because the Eagles are favored by 14.
They haven't posted whether or not he'll be on injury report. I just looked through all the news on Bleacher Report. Giants plus points. 14's a lot. Can't guarantee that Hurts is playing. 14's a lot. 14's a lot, bro.
I've been going with these teams to cover take care of the spreads here. I think I'll go with you on this one and go plus the points here. Let's see here. The Chargers are heading to Denver to take on the Broncos. Broncos are eliminated already.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Why are the Broncos slated to win?
Probably because the Chargers will be resting starters. They cannot win the division, so they can't be top 4, and they won't drop down to 7. So they're either going to be the 5 or the 6 seed. So I'm going to guess they're sitting starters.
Okay. Well, in that case, Chargers win.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go
Like
Chargers.
underdog pick.
Now, the matchup of the week. We got the Detroit Lions heading to Green Bay to take on the Packers. Packers minus 4.5. If the Packers win, they get into the playoffs. I think the Lions would need some help to get into the playoffs. I think the Seahawks would have to lose. But should be a pretty damn good game.
Seahawks. Yeah, the Lions are 8th seed, so the Seahawks have to lose and the Lions have to win.
Right. So yeah. I'm gonna go with the Packers here because the Lions are not a good team when they're outside of the dome. They're still a good team, but you get what I'm saying. They're not elite. outside
Right.
of it.
I'm going Lions as well. They
You
are
want
the
Lions?
Packers are favored by 4.5 on Bleacher Report, but I still think the Lions are the better team in this scenario.
I hope the Lions win. I'm not sure if it will happen, but I hope the Lions win.
Fair enough.
I'd like to see them in the playoffs.
Did we miss a game?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nope, we got all 16.
Okay. For whatever reason, it felt like we missed a game. We all good, brother?
I think we're all good, man.
If you guys enjoyed the podcast and you're listening on an audio platform, please give us 5 stars. Let us know what you guys think as well. If we're wrong on our bets, right on our bets, what you guys agree with or disagree with. If you're listening on YouTube, hit that subscribe button for us. We're on our way to 50 subscribers, and get at us on Instagram and TikTok. Link down in the description below.
Next week, we will be going over what our midseason playoff predictions were, and we will be making playoff predictions when we know who the hell is in the damn thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And the next season will be around full season.
Yeah, next season will be around all season.
Started week 6.
Somewhere around there.
But hopefully you guys enjoy the podcast. Peace out.
Peace.